It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Jaguars and the Bears. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
There's really no way around it, Mike. Let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. They desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more of a drag. And then all of a sudden you get that one big win, and the spirits of the building just change overnight. They need that. Can today be that spark? Because if not, they're in for a long season.
They face 2nd down and 7. Off play action. Here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. On the blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They will run it over center with Swift. He'll move the pile forward. couple. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
On 4th down, here's the rookie, the Aussie, 4th-round pick, Torrey Taylor, to punt for Chicago. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. A short gain there to about the 22. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Second down and 8. Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Third down, they go with Bigsby. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A run up the middle with Bigsby. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Tight end going in motion here. He'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Davis heading in motion. On the ground, it's Evans. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll run with Evans. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? To the left side in the hands of Rice. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Out of the gun, they're going to run, and it's Bigsby. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. A run here with Evans. And good hard running will get him down close to a 1st down. Might be a yard short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. In motion comes Thomas. They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll run with Bigsby. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. The Bears offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Working across the field, he's got Allen. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Give up the middle with Swift. And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard. Third and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Take it in, back at his own 12. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. We are through one. It's the Jaguars on top. More from the International Series in London after this.